Hi, hello, and welcome to our channel, Scratch Coding for Kids. Today, this is Vida from Toronto, going to help you to learn Scratch coding. Today, we are going to learn about sensing blocks. Okay, so let's go to our agenda and see what are the things we are going to learn. So, as I always tell, like you have to first go through my other tutorials. So, this is our 11th tutorial. So, you have to go through all other 10 tutorials to understand this tutorial perfectly. So first of all, go through the other tutorials in our YouTube channel called Scratch Coding for Kids. Now we will go to our sensing block. Okay, so we will see one by one. So first we will start with what is sensing block. Okay, let's go to our Scratch screen. So to come here, you have to type scratch.mit.edu. So if you type this one in type this URL, you will come to this screen. So once you come here, you have to click on sign in. It will give you a username, password, and sign in. If you want to learn about how to create an account, how to log in, please go through my tutorial 1. Click on sign in. Now you will come to this screen. And now I'm going to write the coding. So to write the coding, you have to go to here, the create. You see the option create. Click on the create. You will come to the create screen. Okay, we already learned about all other blocks. So this is the block palette, and there are several categories of blocks like motion, looks, sounds, events, etc. So today we are going to learn about sensing blocks. Okay, so we will go through one by one. First, we will start with the touching mouse pointer. Okay, so what does it mean? So these are like sensing means like something our computer going to sense. It's identify or it's a good interaction between user and the computer. So it can sense the mouse pointer, the mouse pointer, the white color arrow, where it is, or your loudness of your voice, something like that. Or when you are touching the color, the sprite between sprites or between users, the sensing the action they do. So the first one is touching mouse pointer. So it's very straightforward. When the sprite, which sprite you are going to write the code. So here I have only one sprite. So I will add another sprite to explain you more clear. I will add this apple. Okay. So I'll keep the apple here. I'll keep this cat here. And I'll first go to the cat first, this sprite. So I'll say if this cat touches this mouse pointer or this mouse pointer touch this cat, so you can do something. So I'm giving a condition. So to write the condition, we have to go to the control. We already learned this. If you don't know that, please go through my previous tutorial. If touching the mouse pointer, then what you have to do? Okay, I'll go to the looks block and I'll say, you are hitting me or you hit me. Okay, so then we have to have the events block to start it. And I'll give some wait time in the control because otherwise once I start, I couldn't bring the mouse. Before that, the script will run and end. Okay, so we have to give some wait time to bring my mouse here. So I'll say 2 seconds. Okay, and now if I start this script, so to start, it's a when click on the green flag, I'll click on the green flag and I'll bring my mouse here. It says you hit me. Okay, so this is how you can program it like that. So when the mouse touching this sprite, this sprite will say something, or you can do anything. It can move 10 steps, it can say something, or it can turn, it can rotate. You can give any action. Okay, so just when you start the script and if you bring your mouse pointer here, it will say you hit me after 2 seconds. Okay, so that is about touching the mouse pointer. But not only touching the mouse pointer, you can give few other things. When you touch the edge, okay, so let me program it like when touching the edge. Edge means any of this screen's border, okay, this side or this side or this side or this side. So wherever it touches, it will say you hit me, okay. So to touch that, the sprite has to move, right? So I had to write some motion code to move 10 steps, and I will give a forever loop. Okay, so let's see. Now if I click on this one, this guy is going to wait and then move. When it's touch, you hit me. Okay, then it will start move again. So I'll stop it. Right, that is when you touch the edge, in any edge. Okay, right. Next one, we have two sprites, right? So if we have three, then it will have another sprite too. Now we have two, so it says the other sprite's name. So I say when it's touched this sprite, it has to say you hit me. Okay, so I choose the apple and I'll ask him to move. And it will wait for 2 seconds and move. See, when it's touch it, it says you hit me. And then it will start moving. Okay, right. That is how you can say um, which one? Touching the one. So there are three things you can touch. One is the mouse pointer, other one is the edge, other one is other sprite. So for an example, if you have more sprite, you will get those options, right? Not only two sprite, you can have more than two sprites. This balloon. Okay. So like now if you go here and see, you will get the balloon too. See, balloon one. So you can say if you touch balloon. So balloon is out of his way. So we will put him in the on his way. And now I'm going to run the flag. See, you hit me. Okay, right. So like that, you can do this touching sensing block. Next one, touching a color. So this is when it's touch other place like a mouse or the edge or other sprite, this will happen. But if you touch a particular color, so let's see, this color is blue, right? So I'm going to give here, instead of touching the um, balloon, I'm going to say touching a color, and I'm going to choose the color because I don't know exactly what color it is, right? So for that, you see in the bottom there is an icon. So click here, then it will allow you to choose the color. So and click here, click on the balloon, then it will pick up the correct color. So now, if this sprite touch this color blue, then he will say you hit me, right? I'll keep the red apple too, but it doesn't say anything for the apple. But because this is red color, right? If it touch only the blue, it will say you hit me. Okay, let me click on the green. It will wait for 2 seconds and start to walk. See, you hit me. But it didn't say that for the apple because this time we didn't say the sprite, we said the color. So only for that particular color, it will say you hit me. Okay, so you can change any color. Like now, if you stop this and if you say red color, then it doesn't say to the balloon. It will say only for the apple. So this time I'm going to give the red color. Okay, now it will say you hit me when it hit the apple. Okay, right. So that's how you can do with the touching the color. Right. Now next one. When one color touch another color. Okay, this is just any sprite can touch a color, right? So this programming is only applicable for a sprite which touch a color. Not only other sprite, like I can create, wait, give me a second. Let me put in this sprite. I will go to the costume here. I will draw a box which is filled with some other color, right? So now I go to the code and I'm going to write this one. When it's touch this purple color. Okay. So this time not only apple, even it touch this one, this color. So it depends on the color, right? So I'll say start. When it touches the purple, it will say you hit me. Okay. Right. So that's how you can move with the color. Now I'll do something. One color touch another color. So let me take a paintbrush and I'll create my own sprite with the color red or pink. Okay, or I can make it dark like red. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to code it. So I have a sprite like this. I'll delete this sprite and I'll delete this sprite. Oh, sorry. Okay. Delete this one and I'll create a new sprite with the paint. So we learn all these things, how to create new sprites, that previous videos you had to go through. Okay. And let me draw a square. And now I go to the code. So we have two sprites. I'm going to program this sprite. So one sprite color is something orange, yellowish orange. Other one is maroonish red. Okay. So now I'm going to write a code. The color, this one, this color, okay, touches this color, then say you hit me. So I start it. It's going to move. It touched that one, so you hit me. So this when the colors touching, okay? Right. So you can give in a different way. You can say the sprite touching, you can say the mouse pointer touching, you can say the color touching. So it depends on your need, right? When you are doing some creative ideas, you work with some creative ideas. So you need several different things. So you can use anything suitable for yourself. But you are coding, right? Okay, next one. Next one is the distance to the mouse pointer, okay? So let's see. This sprite, I'm going to do it for this sprite. So let's see, I will remove this one. If, okay, sorry, not here. So for this, I need an operator, okay? This I will teach you later. You didn't learn still, don't worry about it. We can learn later, okay? If the distance between the mouse pointer is greater than 50, okay? Or I'll say less than 50 because greater than 50 means everywhere it says, right? So I will make it less than 50. So then only when I go closer, it will say you hit me, okay? So less than 50, oh, I'll say 50 is too small. I'll say 200, okay? Or 100. So if the distance to the mouse pointer is less than 100, then say you are too close to me. Okay, cool. So let's see that now. Now no more colors. We are going to say the distance between the mouse pointer and the sprite. So this is a sprite, I am programming it. So this doesn't work because I didn't code it for this one. I'm coding only for this one. Okay. So which sprite is selected, that will get this coding, whatever we are writing the coding. That you should be very clear, because if you want to code it for this red color box, then you have to select that sprite and do the coding. Okay. So now I selected this one. So all the coding will applicable for this sprite. Okay. Now I will click on the, no, I don't need to move it because I don't want to move. I don't even need the for loop. Okay. So I'll keep it very closer because then only it will, see, you are too close to me. Now I will play, but I'll keep the mouse pointer very far away. It doesn't say anything. The script is done, but it doesn't say anything because it should be very closer. Okay. The same like mouse pointer, we can say the other sprite. If you have another sprite, you can say the distance between two sprites. Okay. I'll bring this too closer. Wait. Hold on. Let me stop, but doesn't seem like. Wait. We do forever loop. Wait, let's see. We will ask, oh, it's a mouse pointer. Give me a second. We will ask to move this one, okay? So we'll keep this one and we will ask this guy to move and come closer to 50, less than 100. So when we start it, move, control forever. Okay, then we'll see what happen, okay? No, it's not. It should say. Ah, here you go. You are too close to me, okay? Now only it's saying, it's when it's 50. You are too close to me, okay? So it has to move and then it will say when it comes less than 100. Okay, so that's how you can do it for the another sprite. So we are coding that one here, right? So another sprite you can do it, or you can do it for mouse pointer. You can do it. So mouse pointer, it's easy. You move the mouse pointer, but in the sprite, you have to give the instruction to move it. Okay, cool. So that is about distance to the mouse pointer or the other sprite. Now let's see what is your name. This is very cool one. So the sprite will ask what is your name and wait for your answer. So let me do this one. Now I will take away these things and I'm going to put this one. When I click, ask, what is your favorite color? I don't want to say what is your name. What is your favorite color? You can ask anything, okay? It doesn't mean you have to ask the same question. Even you can just say some sentence also, okay? Okay. So if there's an answer too, right? So I'll click on this checkbox. You can see the answer, what they are typing in. So I'm going to give a control. If the answer is, I'll take the operator, answer is equal to the blue. I'll say me too. So I also like the same color. My favorite color also blue, just in case, right? So I'll say, go to the looks and say me too. Me too, right? Else, I said the if condition, so that's it. Otherwise, we can say else some other answer. If you type just in case not blue, so let me take that particular condition, okay? We already learned these conditions, the control. So you can go through my previous tutorials. If answer is equal blue, say me too, else say cool. Cool, okay? So this is how it's going to tell. Okay, let me type, click on the start button. So it's asking what is your favorite color and it allows you to write the answer. So I'll type, not the blue, so I'll type something else, white, and press enter. So it says cool and showing the answer white. So the answer you write was white. See here, the answer you write was white and it said cool. Now if I type, again I'll run this one. This time I'll type blue. It says me too. Because we said if it's blue, you have to say me too. So that's how you can program it for the questions and answer. Not only this is just a sample. Please keep in mind these are the samples. You can come with your own ideas. You can do some different thing. You can think in a different way. You can use your creativity and you can use your brain to come up with different designs and different question answers, anything, okay? So these are just a samples. You don't need to always do the same thing. Okay. Next one. So we saw the answer and we saw the ask question. Next one. This we already saw when we were using the control, but I'll teach you again. So now I don't want to ask. I'll give a condition if sensing the keyboard space bar is plus. Or you can give any key, okay? There are so many keys available. You can see anything, right? So I'll say down arrow. Okay, let's say down arrow. move 50 steps. Okay, so I'm programming for this sprite only. Okay, so not this one. Right, if I click now and if I press the space arrow, sorry, down arrow, then it will move 50 steps. Oh, it's too fast. We have to say wait. Okay, we have to say wait for 1 second. Then I will press the space bar. Okay, ready, script is running. Now I'll see the down arrow. Oh, is that also too fast? Yes, it's moved 50 steps. Okay, so when the script is running, if you press the down arrow, it will move 50 steps. Okay, that is how you can deal with the different keys in your keyboard. In your keyboard, any key you can press it, and so it depends on what key you select, you can press it and you can do some action. Not only move, you can ask to turn, you can ask to say something, like depends on you. There are enough blocks, right? In the motion there are so many blocks, in the looks there are so many blocks. So you can, oh, sound, you can make some sound to say meow, play sound meow. So for an example, if I press the down arrow, you are asked to say play meow. So let me start this one. It says meow. So anything you can do it. Okay, right. So this is about key. What are the keys you are pressing in the keyboard? Next one, mouse down. Okay, this is another condition. If, like pressing a keyboard, instead of pressing the keyboard, if our mouse is down means this area, the below, bottom area. If our mouse is in the bottom, not in the top, is in the bottom area, then it will say meow. Okay, let me start it. Oh, it's too fast to finish it. Let me, 2 seconds. Why it's not saying? Let's see. Let's say to move. I'll give forever loop. Okay. Okay, here you go. Now after 2 seconds, it's moved to 50 steps. Okay. Oh, it's going continuously. I had to take him back. Okay. It should say the meow too. Let's see the meow. Okay. Sound. Play the sound meow. Let's see. Why is not saying meow? Okay, sorry. I had to click. Okay, sorry, not the down. I had to click on it. So you have to click it, then it will say meow. Okay, so mouse down means you have to click it, not down. Sorry, it's my bad. So you have to click down it. Okay. Okay. So that's how you can do the mouse down. Now next one is mouse position. Okay. So let's see. I'll give a if condition with the operator. Say mouse x is greater than 50. Yeah. Then you have to say meow. So greater than 50 means, okay, first I'll take the backdrop, then only you will understand greater than and not greater than. I'll get the grid, XY grid. So greater than 50 should be somewhere after here, not here. Here is less than 50. This is great. This area is greater than 50. So if I come to this area, if the mouse pointer is here, then it should say meow. Okay, let's see. Go here. and I'll say if mouse X is greater than 50, say Mia. So I'll press the click start button. When the mouse is here, it will say Mia. But if I bring it here, it doesn't say Mia because this is less than X. I already taught you in the previous videos what are the X and Y coordinates, right? So X coordinate is this one, X axis is this one, Y axis is this one. So in the X, these are the plus numbers, these are the minus numbers, Y, these are the minus numbers, these are the plus numbers. So in the 50, the 100 is this point, so 50 is somewhere here in the middle of this point. So after 50, if the mouse pointer goes, it will say Mia. Okay. So you can give any condition like less than 50, equal to 50, anything you can give. Okay. So that is one of the sensing. Same thing for the y-axis. Now we are saying the mouse pointer to the x in this horizontal way. Then we can say vertical way too. So now I will take this mouse x and I'll give mouse y is greater than 50 means if I go on top of this area, it will say Mia. Okay. So let's play. After 2 seconds, say Mia. But if I come down, it doesn't say Mia. Okay. So that's how you have to program this mouse X and mouse Y. Right. The other one is, okay, it went up. Let me stop this one. Okay. Now set drag mode, draggable or not draggable. Okay. I'll say not draggable first and I'll explain you. After that, I'll say draggable. Okay. So, or even, yeah, not draggable. So what will happen is this particular sprite, here I can't do it because here it will always draggable, right? Where I can show you that not draggable is, you have to go to the full screen and when I am running, it's not draggable. See, when running, if I click on it, it doesn't drag. You couldn't drag it. But if I set to draggable, I change this to draggable. Okay, I now change to draggable, right? I go to the full screen and if I play on it and if I drag, sorry, it get drags. Okay, so that's how the draggable and non-draggable you can set it. And the other things, loudness and the time. This we already learned, but I will tell you again. So the loudness is like how loud we are talking. Okay, so let me take out the answer. So now it has gone. Now I'll put the loudness on the screen. See, when I'm talking, it's going up and up. If I don't talk, see, it went down. But when I start to talk, it goes up, right? So it shows what loudness we are talking in. So I can give a condition. Change to draggable. Draggable. I'll take this one out. Wait 2 seconds. After that, forever, if the loudness is greater than 20, say Mia. Okay, so let me, first I don't talk, then I'll talk, then you will see here the meow. Okay. Hello. When I talk, it says meow, meow, meow. But when I stop talking, it doesn't say. Okay. So that's how you can play with the loudness. Other one is the timer. I'll show the timer over there. See, the timer is running. So I'll put the timer is greater than 20. Say meow. Okay, so I do reset because it's already past 20. So let me reset the timer every time. And when it comes to greater than 20, it will say meow. It's again resetted. Then if I, after 2 seconds, it reached 20, right? Why it stop at, give me a second. Reset it, wait 2 seconds. Let me play exactly, it come to the 20. Or we will give this one to, wait, this one to 10. And I will reset the timer and now play. Let's stop because it's 2 seconds is done, right? Oh no, it's forever. When it reaches the 10, see, it says meow. Greater than 10, right? Good. So that's how you can play with the timer. And this is the one to reset your time. Every time you click here, it comes to 0. Okay, right. That is for the loudness, timer, and reset the timer. Other one, backdrop, stage, or the sprite. Okay. Now what we can do is, we say if the stage, the backdrop of, or the, I will take for the sprite. Okay, it's easy to say sprite 2. This is the sprite 2. Its X position of the sprite 2 is greater than 50. Okay, then you have to say Mia. Right. So let's see. So for that, I have to program this to move from here to here. So let I take the event start and let's say it's to move 10 steps forever. So what I do is, when I click on this start, the green flag, this square is going to move by 10 step by 10 step. Okay. So that is, it's, I did a coding for this one. But the first one, what I am saying is, if this sprite 2 reaches the greater than 50, when the X position, so now it is in the position of, well, see, the X is minus 17, right? Now it is in the minus 17. When it's come here, the 50, this sprite, the cat will say Mia. So that's what I have coded, okay? So I say the X position of sprite 2 is greater than 50. Play the sound, play the sound, or not timer, sound Mia, okay? Okay, good. So now I'm going to click on this green flag. So when it comes greater than 50, it says meow meow because it's always greater than 50, right? Okay. So let's stop this one. So that's how you can do the programming for the sprite 2, or even for the stage, you can do those things. Not only sprite, for the stage of backdrop number changes or something like that, you can do it. Now this one is to, okay, I'll take these things, timer and the loudness away. Now, if you want to show the current year, what is our current year is 2021. So it shows, so when I am recording this tutorial, the current year is 2021. But you might watch this tutorial in the future in 2022 or 2023, I'm not sure. But when I'm recording, it's 2021. Then days since 2000. If you click here, see it shows days since from the year 2000, how many days we passed? 7,938 point, it's something, a big amount, right? Okay. So the next one is username. Like my account username is this Krishna for Kids Brain. Okay. So let me click on this one. Here it will show my username here. So when you are writing your code, you want to show that you are the one did it. So you can always check this checkbox username. So it will always show your username. So whoever taking the program, they know who did this one. Okay. So with these also you can do some programming with greater than, less than. So if I say the days since 2000 is greater than 50, or I'll say 5000, say meow. Okay, because it's always greater than 5000, so every time it's going to say meow. Okay, so, and like that you can program it. So these are the basically sensing block. So there are too many sensing block, but it's easy, like it's very straightforward, not much complicated. But some sensing block I use as the operator that you have to learn in the next video. So wait till that one. but others like which I don't need to use the operator, you can simply use it right away. So these are like you can touch the mouse pointer, you can touch the color, you can touch by one color to another color, distance between mouse pointer or sprite. You can ask questions and answer, and from the answer you can do some actions. So try these things again and again. It's difficult to get everything in once, so you have to go through again and again and try by yourself. When you are listening, you will feel like you understand everything, but when you are trying, it's not the way. So try by yourself, come up with some your own ideas and do things. Try yourself. Okay, so we are done for today, but let's see all the, yes, we covered almost everything. And today your homework is log into Scratch, create a new project, and use different sense blocks and create a story. By using the sense block, you create a story at home. Use your own ideas. Okay, don't copy anything. Just come up with your own ideas and do things. Try different things. First time you don't get the right thing, so try again and again. For sure you will get the right thing. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. If you like it, please subscribe my channel, and see you. Bye bye till I see you in the next tutorial 12.